तो यस, हेलो गाइस।
हम्म।
हेलो गाइस, गुड इवनिंग, वेलकम बैक टू मार्गदर्शन बाय आईटीएस। तो गाइस, कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग? आई होप आप बहुत बढ़िया कर रहे होगे, आपके एचपीसीएल की तैयारी बहुत अच्छी चल रही होगी। फाइन। अब गाइस, आज जो है, आज हम लोग जो ग्रुप टास्क करने वाले हैं, इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ प्रीवियस ग्रुप टास्क। टुडे with us we have Mr. Subodh Badgujar sir. He was a BARC scientist. He has faced many GTs at IOCL, at ONGC, at many other PSUs, even many other PSUs, right? After that, he joined MS IIT Kanpur. He was gold medalist there as well. And after that, he joined Bajaj company. After that, he is currently now in NSYS. You all must be knowing about that. NSYS is a software company. बार्क इन्होंने क्यों छोड़ा, क्यों इन्होंने ज्वाइन नहीं किया बार्क, एंड दे ही प्रीफर्ड एमएस ओवर बार्क? देयर इज अ बिग रीजन, राइट? कि बिकॉज बार्क में भी कई सारी बुराइयां है, सैलरी बहुत कम है, काफ़ी सैलरी कम है, राइट? तो सर, उसके ऊपर मैं नहीं आऊँगा, वो आप बताइएगा, है ना? तो ओवर टू यू सर। आज के जो होस्ट है वो सुबोध सर ही रहने वाले हैं। आप लोग का इंटरेक्शन इनके साथ में काफ़ी कम हुआ होगा। मैकेनिकल वाले जो है, जो बार्क इंटरव्यूज एंड एचपीसीएल के इंटरव्यूज की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, उन्होंने तो बेसिकली इनके साथ 1-to-1 मेंटोर, 1-to-1 इंटरव्यू भी दिया है। बट आज ये आप लोग का ग्रुप टास्क भी लेंगे, ठीक है? तो द नेक्स्ट थिंग, ओवर टू यू सर।
यस। सर, टॉपिक की पीडीएफ
यस, मैं आपको
एक काम
शेयर
कर दीजिए।
मैं
जस्ट
शेयर
लाइक
कर
यूजुअल आप ही बता दीजिए टॉपिक,
यस।
देन विल स्टार्ट। ओके, हाय एवरीवन।
इज माय
सो आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ द लोगों का फर्स्ट नहीं है, सो नाउ वी वांट टू हैव अ लिटिल हायर क्वालिटी डिस्कशन, हायर क्वालिटी टास्क आउटकम, सो विल डू अकॉर्डिंगली। यस सर, प्लीज स्टार्ट, लेट्स स्टार्ट।
सर, तो आई हैव शेयर्ड द स्क्रीन। आई थिंक इट्स विजिबल टू ऑल। फाइन। तो आज का जो हमारा जीटी रहेगा, इट इज अ प्रीवियस जीटी एज वेल। आज का जो जीटी टॉपिक है, दैट इज गवर्नमेंट हाउस स्कीम। गवर्नमेंट इज अ प्लान। तो अभी मैं आप सभी लोगों को 7 मिनट्स एज यूजुअल आई विल बी गिविंग यू टू थिंक ऑन इट, राइट द पॉइंट्स ऑन इट इन योर हैंड और दैट, एंड स्टार्ट वन बाय वन। इंट्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट करेंगे, उसके बाद वन बाय वन डिस्कशन स्टार्ट करेंगे। ओके, दिस इंट्रोडक्शन इज दिस बेसिकली डिस्कशन विल बी गोइंग टू बी अप्रोक्सीमेटली 15 to 20 मिनट्स का आपका डिस्कशन चलेगा। उसके बाद हम लोग आपको 1-to-1 एनालिसिस करके आपको बता देंगे कि कैसा होगा, आप कैसा रहा आपका जीडी, आपने क्या गलती करी, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग। आई विल बी ऑल्सो मॉनिटरिंग टू ईच एंड एवरीवन। सर इज ऑल्सो गोइंग टू बी मॉनिटर टू ईच एंड एवरीवन। ओके, तो चलते हैं, स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो मैं टॉपिक पढ़ लेता हूँ, आप सभी लोग भी टॉपिक पढ़ लीजिए, अपने पॉइंट्स बना लीजिए। ओके, तो सबसे पहला टॉपिक है, गवर्नमेंट इज प्लानिंग अ स्कीम फॉर पुअर पीपल टू कंस्ट्रक्ट होम फॉर देम which are ecologically and within budget. The budgetary limitation is rupees 10 lakhs per home. There are two categories of homes to be built: row houses and multiplex. Provide houses for different class of people. First is old couple who are 60 plus of age. Second, married couples with 2 to 3 children. Third, a single parent with 2 to 3 children. Fourth, a married couples with 2 to 3 children and their parents. You have to construct and allot thousands houses every quarter. You have to tell preference for allotting houses to different class of people and discuss about the following. What civic the questions are: what civic amenities will be provided in the township? Homes will be made row wise or multi-story. Distribution of houses among above family type. Basic facilities inside building. Any other ideas? So this is your GT task. लग जाइए इसके ऊपर में, 7 मिनट है आपके ऊपर, सोचिए। हम लोग स्टार्ट कर देंगे 7:18 से हम लोग स्टार्ट कर देंगे, ठीक है? तो जो भी व्यक्ति यूट्यूब पर हमें देख रहे हैं, अगर आप लोग के पास में ये पीडीएफ अवेलेबल नहीं हो तो आप लोग ऐसे हमारा मार्गदर्शन ऐप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। वहां से आप सभी लोग इसकी पीडीएफ डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं, राइट, एंड इसे यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं। एचपीसीएल में मोस्टली प्रीवियस ईयर ग्रुप टास्क ही पूछे जाते हैं, एंड दिस बेसिकली रिपीट्स एवरी ईयर। इवन इन एचआरआरएल, जो एचआरआरएल का इंटरव्यू हुआ था, एचआरआरएल जो राजस्थान वाली रिफाइनरी, एचपीसीएल राजस्थान रिफाइनरी लिमिटेड, तो उसमें भी सेम चीज हुई थी, सेम जीटी ही रिपीट हुए थे। ओके। Yes, you all are in same group itself.
Can we start, sir?
Yes, it's all right.
Let's give maybe 2 more minutes. Then we'll start. Okay, I'll say when to start.
Recording in progress.
Okay, everyone. You can now start.
Good evening, guys. Myself, G. Shaju. I'm initiating that discussion. Actually, government is planned to construct building for the poor peoples, but there are certain constraints are there. We give a budget limit of 10 lakhs, and we give a category of build houses, whether it is row-wise or multiplex, and we give a category of peoples also. Whether we first will be that old couples 60 plus ages, then married couples with 2 to 3 children, then single parent with 2 to 3 children, then married with 2 to 3 children along with their parents also. Now we have to construct and allocate 1 lakh houses every quarter. So that is our identification of problem now. Now we have following points for discussion also. First, we have to discuss what are the civic amenities will be provided in the township. That is the first one. Then whether it will be the row-wise or it will be the multiplex. We have to check that also. Then in which way we are going to distribute the building to among that following category of peoples. Then what are the basic facilities that has to be including inside the building? If you have any other ideas, you are always welcome to share that
Okay,
also.
thank you, Shaju.
Okay, so
I would like to
what I
like
think.
prioritize the
Thank you.
prioritize the
I would like to add some of the ideas. Like we have been, I believe that we have been allocated a limited sum of money. So I believe it would be best to incorporate as little land as possible. So I propose for a multi-story type of building.
Listen,
And
what I
also,
think.
if we purchase little
thank
land,
you,
then we might
Vijit,
be.
but
Hi,
I would like to add one
hi,
more point that
Ishan,
the
just a sec. What I
road-wise building
Let
should
me
be for
finish.
poor people,
Ishan,
and
wait.
for
Ishan.
young people, there should be multi-story building.
Ishan,
No,
just
And
let me give my
also that
opinion first, then
Wait,
we
Ishan.
will discuss on it more.
Ishan,
Okay. So,
wait. Give me a
as
second.
I was saying,
Give me a second. Give me a second.
as
Give me a second. Let me first complete my point. Guys, make it a GD.
Yes, sir.
Make it a group task only. Don't quarrel. Don't make it a GD. ओके मैम, मैं बोल रहा हूँ GT है, ग्रुप टास्क है, ग्रुप टास्क ही इसको रहने दीजिएगा, ठीक है?
Yes.
कोई झगड़ा नहीं करेगा, सबको अपने पॉइंट्स बोलने दीजिए, टाइम मैं दूंगा, ठीक है? पीपल ज्यादा है तो मैं टाइम थोड़ा सा हम लोग एक्सटेंड कर देंगे, डबल कर लेंगे टाइम, इट्स नॉट अ इशू। बट कोई लड़ाई नहीं करेगा, कोई दूसरे के पॉइंट काटेगा नहीं, क्योंकि इसमें फ्री के स्टूडेंट्स भी है, उन्हें आइडिया नहीं है GT कैसे होता है, क्या होता है करके, ठीक है? तो जितने भी फ्री के स्टूडेंट्स हैं मैं उन्हें बता देता हूँ, कोई भी किसी की बात काटेगा नहीं, समझे? बस लास्ट पॉइंट। यस, ओवर टू यू अरिजीत।
Sir, sir.
हाँ नाइक भाई, हाँ।
Yes.
Sir, 16 members are there, sir. How this group discussion will be healthy, sir? Make
Yes,
it two groups.
Hello,
Make it
sir.
two groups, sir. Please.
Sir, sorry, sir, my bandwidth was low.
No
May I
problem.
continue, sir?
Yes,
Yes, Arijit, please continue.
So as I was saying, multi-story
Give 1 second.
would be
Guys, हम
a
लोग
good
1
idea
second, 1
because
second.
we have been allocated a limited. Yeah,
Guys,
yes,
1
sir.
second. मैं आपको
Yes,
देखो,
sir.
जब भी हम जैसे मान लीजिए, जब भी कोई बंदा बोल रहा है या फिर बंदी बोल रही है, अरिजीत जैसे बोल रहा है, तो अरिजीत आप जब कंप्लीट करेंगे तो आप क्या करिए, उसके बाद में फॉलोड बाय आपको मान लीजिए किसी का भी है तो उसका नाम ले लीजिए। यस शेरिन, आप अपने प्रकाश डाल सकते हैं। नाउ यू कैन गिव योर सजेशंस ओवर हियर, आप किसी का भी नाम बोल सकते हैं, फिर वो
No, you don't say name, just say over to you, over to anyone, something like that, okay? Just say over to anyone, that way we will keep it healthy. Yes, Arijit, please start now.
So as I was saying, sir, multi-story would be a better idea because we have been allocated a limited sum of money, and since purchase if we purchase lesser land and we can construction is comparatively cheaper compared to land prices, so we might be able to make more buildings in that way, and the remaining funds would be used in providing them more civic and basic amenities. And as per my distribution, I was thinking that single parents with 2 to 3 children should be given the first priority because they have a lot of load on a single parent. Like they sometimes, if we consider the case of females, then to control their family, they need a lot of looking after. So I was proposing single parent, and then we move on to the old parents. And then I propose we will look into the married with 2 to 3 children, and finally we will look into the married with 2 to 3 children and old parents. And for
But
basic
Arijit,
amenities,
please
water and
I'm
electricity.
agree.
Yes, sir.
I'm agree with you,
Yes, sir.
Arijit, that we have to think about.
I think.
I'm agree with you, Arijit, that we think about the single parent, because they are the class of society. They find mostly problem finding in a house. So, in my opinion, we can go for putting single parent at the top, and after that we can prioritize old people at the second in the list, because these people are not able to find not able to go to places to find their home. In my opinion, we can go for like second point, old people, and third point, I'm asking other people to share their points.
Okay, so
I would
what
like to
I
add
think,
points to
instead of
point here.
single parent with 2 to 3 children at the first, I think old couple are not able to go for job or not able to find their living. So even a single parent can go to a job and find themselves. So I think the old couple will become the first priority, and then the single parent with 2 to children.
I would agree with Arjit's point that a multi-story building will require less expenses. But like one more thing that should be cared of should be for old people, since they are not very much comfortable for riding stairs. So there should be some row-wise buildings, especially for the old people. And also, in the
My friend,
the fourth category, I would like to
Ishan,
put those people in the 3 BHK, and for second category, I would like to put them in the 2 BHK, because they are having child also and couples also. So and the
Ishan,
first in the 1
what
BHK, I would like to put first and third category.
Ishan,
guys,
I
first,
slightly disagree with your point that we should build row houses, because that will like we can give the ground floor of all those buildings to the old age people. So that will save us with the cost of save us with the space, and so we can build all of them as the multiplexes as well. So I think you can agree with this. So
Yes,
do you have
Vedant
any?
is saying right.
It's
Vedant is saying
better
right
to
that
give
the
the
ground floor should be given to the old age people, and we need the three types of houses like 2 BHK, 3 BHK, 4 BHK, because old people are less, and two, three children with their parents are more. And what else what we have to do is we will be left with the ample space, because we are not building that type of homes, so single homes. So we will be left with the space. We will sell that space to the grocery shops, to the parks, to the gyms, to the banners or the sponsorships that will earn money. And from that money, what we will do is maintenance of the society would be taken care of.
Yeah, I
Follow
would
Yeah,
like to add to Kunal's point that we can
Yes,
go for multiplex
I want to say
houses,
one point
and
here.
for elderly people, we can choose ground floor. And for civic amenities, since we've discussed a lot about all this, for civic amenities, we can choose playgrounds and parks. That the multiplexes should be nearer to playgrounds and parks. And then civic amenities also include 24 hours running drinking water and electricity. And
Bipasha,
one more important thing, that cross ventilation should be important in the houses which we are building. Now, over to you.
Bipasha, I slightly disagree with you again over this point as well. The reason for that is we cannot build so much parks and all into those, because we have a limited budget of 10 lakhs
I'm not telling about
allocated.
building the park. I'm just saying that we can build our multiplexes nearer to parks which are already present. If we can
Okay,
find
so
out that
parks.
space.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'm
if
just
parks are
preferring nearer
already.
to, yeah,
Okay,
I would
nearer
like
to
to add a
you're
point.
parks and
telling.
it
playgrounds
will be
and
little.
schools.
It will be
If
little
there are 2 to
probabilistic.
3 children now, I should just 1 second, just let me. And I'm also saying that our multiplexes should be nearer to parks and playgrounds, and plus to schools, because there are 2 3 children already there. So it will
Okay.
be good for people
I
also,
would like.
because if they can't afford a house, they won't be able to afford a additional children.
I
I
would
think we
also
are not
like to
add one
add a
discussing.
point to
single point.
Bipasha.
Yes, I think we are not discussing that where we should buy the land. I think we are not discussing the thing that where should buy the land. We are here to discuss that what kind of amenities we are going to give to the
Exactly.
people who are living there. So I think for basic amenities, firstly we have to look into the basic water supply and sanitation process, and waste handling, like a solid waste management. For this we have to think about, that is, new technologies are being developed, like aerobic and anaerobic decomposition in the site itself. I think we can adopt that thing. And for I think the previously my friends were discussing that for multiplex and row wise thing, we should go for multiplex, and we can allot the ground floor to the old people.
I agree
Also,
with
I would
you,
like to
IITs,
add
but I
one
partly
more
agree
point
with you, because I
about
think
the
when I'm saying that
civic.
nearer to parks and playgrounds, I'm just trying to
I
explain
would
my
like to
point.
extend on that point.
All right.
I believe that the parks and civic and the town cities and town halls are necessary to build a feeling of community among the people. After all, we are looking after the welfare of the people also, and their mental health is also
Plus
a much a
10,000 is a
priority. We
very
can't
large
just
number.
keep them like
Yeah, but we
animals.
have a 10
It's
lakh
100,000,
zone
not
as a
10,000.
limited budget, and we will
Yeah,
have to
but
10,000,
to
10,000.
we are helping to adjust that by building the multi-story, right? We would have a little surplus, and we might be able to it's also priority. It's also a
yeah
priority to build civic amenities, and we
yeah,
would be
that's
able to incorporate
that's
it.
what I was saying. We will have to
One
keep
thing
some
I would like,
priorities, and then accordingly we will, like, first water supply, the road, and the sanitation, as Ayushi said. We will have to prioritize that as first, and then going towards the parks and other amenities.
Yes, then
Yeah,
we
one
will
thing
go
I would
on
like
to
to
the civic
add that
amenities.
there must be the park and the hospital and the schools, because already it has been mentioned that the old people are also there, and the children are also there. So these are two basic amenities there should be in township.
Or hospitals
I
and
think
all these
for
are
Hospitals are more
that this is will be more. We can
different department, and
arrange an all-time
At least there should
ambulance
be
or
some medical.
something.
At least
Yeah, we can
there
arrange
should
an
be some
all-time
medical
ambulance.
There will be first aid
services.
facility in the flat itself. So,
I think
as far as the
for
hospital is concerned,
healthcare,
we can also avail them for ambulance or emergency, something like that.
also one more priority we
And
must look
as far
into
as
is
basic amenities concerned, adding to that point, we should set up a DG. So, in case of electric power cut off, so the generator will supply the electricity 24 hours. So, that is the first thing we should deploy in every flat or apartment. So, we are going to build, right?
So I believe one more important point is that we must look into the local market, since they need basic amenities like food also. So we must keep the community nearer, or we must encourage the local farmers or any local middleman to establish a market nearby for the
guys, I
basic
have one
amenities.
suggestion for basic facilities in the building, that we can open a community hall, as it will be very beneficial to engage people who are living in the building. And we can open a exercise area, like we have seen that in village area also government is deploying some basic exercise machines. So as this is a government schemed plan, and in that case we can also arrange like some basic
Yeah,
exercise
that is called gym.
not gym. I have seen in my village area, the Nagar Palika, Nagar Nigam are now motivating the local people to go outside from their home and do some exercise, like basic facilities for doing exercise, not the gym equipped machines.
Actually,
Like we
there
can.
are facilities
I think since we are
on
going
gyms
for
that are being
multiplexes,
implemented
lift
all over
and
India.
fire extinguisher becomes our issue of
Exactly.
concern.
I
Yeah.
think
Lift
one of
and fire
the
extinguishers are very
from
important.
from my point of view, the one of the main system is really the drainage system, guys. Because a lot of people are there. You have to first put the proper drainage system, because once water came, it has to go out properly. Because if it is
We
stuck
must.
inside,
It will considered
suffer
in the basic civic amenities.
it will suffer the old
Yes, we
people. Then
must look into the
another thing I
wastage.
will consider will be the hospital
Saurav,
near to
you
that
are
hospital
mute.
building.
Saurav, you
That
are
is
on
the
mute.
must.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Saurav,
Near to
your
that
mic is
I
on.
hospital.
I would I would like to add a point. Also, we should establish an activity center in the society, so that many activities, because 10,000 people are living also from many dialects and many other many other functions are there. So activity center, I think, good idea to
Yes.
establish there, so that
Guys, in basic
Saurabh,
facilities,
what I was thinking is that
I want to add one point. In basic facility, we'll provide as a solar powers and water for harvesting, and we'll build a wall around the colony to protect ourselves, and we'll provide some land for farming.
also we should also from energy point of society, we will take care from renewable, like solar setup in rooftop of the
But
all the
solar
houses.
setup will become quite expensive.
Let me elaborate on that point. If I believe that the solar energy is like coming of the nation thing, like coming of the new generation. First of all, like I have looked into one of the data, and over 1 year, like if we purchase like 300 units per house and it costs 8 rupees, then it's a 2,400 per month,
It
and
will
over a year.
be a one-time investment for us.
Yes.
But
And after, but solar energy are like it's being subsidized, and so it has a much lower like it's only 1.2 to 1.5 lakh. It's if it's a
Hey guys, but we are creating further towards the what we are saying, that the luxurious amenities and all those things, because we have 10 lakhs per home.
Out
We
of
have only
10 lakhs,
10,000 such
1 lakh
homes.
for solar is too
10
much.
lakhs is,
Yeah, I agree with
exactly.
you.
We didn't discuss about the
So
basic
we can
things,
plan these things for the
basic
future.
facilities which will be
Exactly.
present in the building itself. We
Yeah,
first,
that's very necessary.
first we start from the house, which
also
just like if how many bedrooms should be we want to provide, or how much bathroom. These things we didn't discuss, so I think we can also include this in our discussion.
I would like to add a point.
Family
Also,
with
distribute
more members would be allocated 3 BHK, and the lesser numbers will be comfortable.
Yeah. I agree with the point. We should focus on the also ki, since old couple are only two people are there, so we have one single room, one BHK for enough for this, and married couple with 2 to 3 children and their parent, I think 3 BHK should be allotted for that.
Saurabh, please switch on your
No,
camera if you are speaking up.
3
Yes,
BHK would
thank
be
you.
too much. I think so.
I think we can go with 2 BHK. 2 BHK
I believe
for
3
married couples, 2
BHK
to
would
3,
be
and single
2 to 3
parent with
children
2 to 3 BHK.
I think guys, first we have to prioritize that.
Yeah,
prioritize the
first we
classes,
want to,
I think.
Yes, sir.
So
then we can go with the civic amenities,
let's
and
also
one
discuss
by
on
one
the
we can discuss.
yes.
Okay,
Let's also
so,
discuss on the classes who would
for
be given the first priority, like the old one or the
Yes.
single parents.
Yes.
If I believe that I propose,
So I think the old
proposing a
couple
idea.
go for
Old couple
first
should
stage.
be
But
first
that
prize.
should be
Yeah.
on the basis if the old couple like were like they didn't work a single day in their life, or they work for a very limited amount of time, and they are like we should first look into their
I think we should not
financial
distinguish
status.
them
If they are,
on the basis
if
of their
suppose they are
work.
pensioners,
It will be little biased.
Pure
It will be little
houses.
Yes, go ahead.
it might be biased, but we should also look into the equity of the matter, not equality of the matter. Because if like we don't give proper amenities to the person who aren't able to achieve those amenities, it would be detrimental to them in the long run.
I think all people considering would be 60 plus, I guess. 60 plus, I guess. In that case, they will not be in a government job something, and there may be a case in they will be in
They
a
may be
private firm or
pensioners. They may
something.
be
I would
Yeah.
pensioners
add one
also.
point,
Then
Aishi.
most of them would have retired, right? So how can
Yes, so I
Also,
think we should not
It
we
is
should not
mentioned in the
distinguish
question
them.
itself
Yeah,
that
actually. So
they are
we must
provided
first look
houses for
into the financial status.
Okay,
pure
okay, guys.
people.
Whether
So it might,
whether they
it is,
are
there is no chance that there would be a retired person or thing. In the
Hmm.
question itself, it is mentioned that we are giving the houses for pure people, right? So
Exactly. It
I
is.
think there is
they
Okay.
are
no
literally
retired people,
Yes, I think so. It
or
should be
people who
according to the
receive
need
pensions.
and
but according to the need, I think old
yeah.
people with 60 plus age
Yes,
should be
so we
first
all
filtered.
agree on the
So
equity
first,
of the matter. We will look into
Exactly.
according to the needs of the people, we will distribute it
Uh,
accordingly. So if
yeah,
a
yeah.
so
single parent is
I
like
think
struggling, so
people who keep silent can also give their
Oh,
opinion
we can.
in this. If we want,
so
we
Okay,
can go with the first
everyone,
option.
just please, just a minute. Those who didn't speak up, Shaju, Kunal, I want you to speak up now.
So basically, I would like Shadu to speak up first because I have spoken some things. So go for it.
Yes, sir. I got some ideas because we have to distribute the house to all over the people. So what I suggest is we can build a two-floor building. We can give the ground floor to the old guys. They are not able to go away, go in the top. So we can give that to them because they can take care of that. We can give the first floor to the the married couples or somewhere because they can bear that to the first floor. So we can consider that area also it will be constrained. We can also that can go in the first floor because if you go in the first floor, second floor means it increase the danger of the children. We have to think about the safety also. So I suggest one floor building with 2 BHK. It has a bathroom inside. So we get distribute the building. The ground floor will be given to that old couples who are 60 plus aged. Then you can give the first floor to the married couples or a single parent, whoever maybe. That's
Okay,
my first.
Kunal.
First floor should be given to the single parents because they are single, so they could take care of the ground floor people as they are old and they live alone. So second floor should be given to single parents with the children so that can all live together. And the top floor should be given to the married people with 2 to 3 children and grandparents. And it could be reshuffled between three, and I think third floor should be given to the 2 3 children and grandparents, and last floor should be given to the to the married couple and 2 3 children.
I think ground people for old
Okay,
couple 60 plus.
now let's end the discussion or jo bhi hai.
if I may.
Now, so I'll let everyone conclude one by one.
Okay, sir.
Ishan, you go first. Okay, see, conclusion should be,
Okay, so
something substantial. Okay, you should showcase what you heard. It's not only your
yeah,
point that you put forward in conclusion. It's everyone's point together,
okay.
clubbed into just maybe 2 or 3 lines that you have to talk. You can't conclude for 5 minutes. So keep that in mind and then conclude. You don't need to be very specific and conclude, but at least tell, what did you achieve in this group task. So I'm just giving you a clue. Obviously, something like this won't be told by panel, but yes. Ishan, please.
Okay, so when it comes to prioritization, we all discussed that prioritization should be done by keeping everyone's every category of the people family in the mind, and old people should be given priority. By most of the people agree that. So they should be given priority, and they should be at the ground floor or at the first floor, and the family, the people who are couples and having 2 3 children should be in the comparatively they should be a second or third floor. Also, that many people have said that it should be the multi-story building. So I also agree with that. Then also some people said that there should be hospitals and schools, and Arijit also mentioned that market should also be opened. So that's what our
Okay, great.
discussion
Vedant?
comes to end. So that's all.
Yeah, so I think so. Everyone was basically saying, agreeing towards the multi-story building to be the prominent part of whatever we are building. For the civic and basic facilities, I think so. Most of them said about the priority order that we need to apply regarding the basic facilities like water, sanitation, electricity, lift facilities, and the fire hazard safety and all those things at first. And for the distribution part, old age people should be given the priorities, and then the single parent with 2-3 children, and then single parent, then 2-3 children, and that this seems to be the priority order set by our group. And for the
Yes,
additional
Kunal.
things,
Okay, sorry, Vedant, please continue. I
I
thought
was
you,
for the
yeah,
additional
please.
things like the parks and hospital and market and all those things can be considered.
Yes,
Thank you.
Kunal.
So there will be, say, the order of the people would be ground floor should be given to the old people, then first floor should be given to the single parents. After that, which would be the single parents would be given the 2 BHK, and 3 BHK and 4 BHK will be for the people with more parents and children both. And third floor would be for the, after that there will be amenities, and the amenity should be given in the sponsorship style, because we are left with the space and we will sell the space, so we will get the money. From that money, what we will do is we will take the maintenance, security guards and all would be taken care of. After that, the amenities would be of the types electricities, generators, local markets, community halls, gyms. That's all. That would be
Yes.
the
Amia.
As per our group discussion, we concluded that the multi-storage building will be built, and as far as basic amenities is concerned, we should have a lift system and a generator and fire extinguisher. And as we are building a multi-storage building, there will be pretty space available for like other facilities like gyms and parks for our recreational activities. And if we see the distribution of the families as per the floor, we should place elderly couple at the ground floor, and after that in the first floor will be single parents with their kids, and above that we should place couple with 2 to 3 children, and above that we couple with grandparents and 2 to 3 children. So
Yes.
this is the
Shaju.
Yes, sir. In comes to amenities, we have the following hospitals, local market, the electricity, that community hall that should be come under consideration. Then, with respect to category of out, it will be a multiplex. When comes to priority level, that old couple will be giving the first priority. Then then that single parent they are coming in the second priority. Then married couple with the 2 to 3 children they will get the third priority, and that married couples 2 to 3 children alone they are getting that fourth priority. Sir.
Good. Arijit.
So as I believe we as a team agree on the point that multi-story purpose of building would be more economical, and in the other respect, we must give a priority to the old people first, followed by the single parent, and then the married ones with 2 to 3 kids, and those having grandparents also. And apart from that, we must have a, among the distribution of the rooms, we must have a equity type distribution where the more number of people should be prioritized with the more number of rooms, and the floor basis distribution should be that old people should be given the first floor, and the rest would be seen as first in accordingly. And in the basic amenities, we must provide the clean water, electricity, and if possible, a good disposal system and a market nearby. And for the civic amenities, for building a community spirit, we must also include the formation of parks and town halls if possible.
Sai Kumar.
Sir, the discussion was first the priority of the distribution for first of the old couples and single parent with children, and married couples with the 2 children, and after that for priority will give for older couples for 1 BHK on the ground floor, and the single parents with children on second floor, and married couples with children on the 3 BHK on the top floor. and for the building in multiplex, it will be better and rather than row type. And in civil amenities, we'll go for park facilities and for grocery shops and hospitals near and schools near, and in also the basic facilities like uh, yes sir.
Sharin?
From the broadcast, we came to the conclusion that in the category of building, we, come with multiplex. And for practicing, we first, I think most of them are saying that all couple with 60 plus years age should be given the first practice, then the single parents with 2 to 3 children. And in the building, the ground floor should be given to the old couples. And in case of civic amenities, we first look for the hospital, sanitation, drainage, then school, and also the facilities like parks and exercising areas are also be considered.
Okay, great. Saurav?
I believe we as a team, the distribution should be given to according to their needs. Like old people with 60 plus ages given to the ground floor, and according to the number of sorry, according to the number of people in their family, priorities should be given to priority should be given. Also, we in basic amenities, we can mainly focus on five to six things like gym, park, and DGs. Also, children. Also, there should be fire extinguisher. And coming to the row wise or multi-storage, we all agreed with multi-storage building would be there. Okay, thanks.
Okay, great. Saurav. And is there anyone else remaining?
Sir, I also have
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Please, Vipasha. And then Aditi, you. Yes.
So from the discussion, we have concluded that we are going for multiplex houses because they are more economical according to our budget. Then our preference is old parents first, then the single parents, and then the others can be seen. And we are prioritizing old people, old couples, elderly couples to be given ground floor because we're going for multiplex houses. Then the civic amenities we have thought of are drinking water, electricity, sanitation, basic sanitation, and the cross ventilation in the houses, local markets nearer to playgrounds and parks, and community halls. And the basic facilities which we have come out with are lift and fire extinguishers. That's it from my side.
Okay. Ayushi, you next.
Yes, sir. Today we have a very comprehensive discussion about the topic we had today. So giving preference for allocating the houses, we as a team had discussed to give priority to old people, then to single parents, then married couple with 2 to 3 parents and along with their grandparents. Then we can allocate the house to married couple. And for basic amenities, we have discussed to provide water supply system, basic sanitation system, and drainage system, and basic firefighting facilities to the building. And for providing homes in a multi-wise or row-wise or multi-story, I think as a team we have decided to provide multi-story as it will require less land. And for distribution of houses among the family, we have decided to give ground floor and 1 BHK to old people, and same with the married couple with the 2-3 children and grandparents, same 1 BHK at first floor. And for a single parent and married couple, we can provide 2 BHK at any floor which is remaining. And for basic facilities inside the building, we can provide a community hall or basic exercise facilities in the building.
Okay. So everyone is covered now?
Yes.
Great. Yeah. So let's come back to, like, how was it? So overall, it was good actually. Everyone, we all reached to some type of conclusion. So that's a really nice thing to have. At times, I have seen in GT there is no accomplishment of the task. But yes, this was really good. Although sometimes, discussion was going here and there, but uh, that is okay. So number one, the start was good. I think Shaju, you had started, but you just kept on repeating the whole task. Okay, I mean, there was no exact input from you. It's good to have a start, but although you should introduce everyone with the task, but the introduction should be maybe a line or two, and then start up with your own points, because the one who starts, he gets the leverage over others, that because most of the times the points of everyone is, some of the points are same. For example, most of the people had multiplex in mind. You could have started by saying, oh, you know what, we should start with multiplex. So if you are getting if you are getting chance to start the discussion, then keep it fruitful. uh, ओके, एक और बात जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, डोंट टेक इट पर्सनली, ओके? ये सबके लिए है। सो टेक इट एज अ होल। मे बी तुम लोग जाओगे, तुम लोग भी अपना स्टार्ट करने का ट्राई करोगे, सो लाइक दैट। सो कीप दैट इन माइंड। अगर तुम स्टार्ट कर रहे हो तो दैट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल अपॉर्चुनिटी यू हैव। सो इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग ऑन विद द फ्लो, give your inputs as well. Then, for example, Kunal had started the discussion for amenities, and till that the amenities point was, little behind the scene only. That is okay. Sometimes, we tend to prefer one topic or other. That is okay. Then, for example, Bipasha told a point related to schools. I mean, those type of amenities were not considered before. So obviously, I haven't put down everyone's name, with what point they mentioned. But whenever someone started some type of good discussion, I did that. Then I think it was Kunal only who said we can, get money from advertisement and those kind of thing. That was a really wonderful point actually. Good one. Then everyone just skidded out of the topic, and then Ayushi brought everyone in. So I mean, sometimes if everyone is going away from the discussion, even if you are trying to pull everyone to that also shine, means you just shine in the eyes of interviewer. That happens. फिर अरिजीत ने सब्जी मार्केट का पॉइंट बताया, तो वो भी एक अच्छा पॉइंट था. सो दीज वेयर द द पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स एवरीवन डिड. और एक और बात मुझे सबकी अच्छी लगी कि सबका कंक्लूजन बहुत अच्छा था. इन द सेंस एवरीवन हैड इंक्लूडेड समथिंग इन देयर कंक्लूजन. कुछ थोड़े लंबे थे, कुछ थोड़े ये हो गए थे, बट दैट इज ओके एक्चुअली. और मैंने इसलिए सबको कंक्लूड करने के लिए बोला, बिकॉज वी डोंट नो व्हाट विल बी द केस इन एक्चुअल सिनेरियो. Usually they ask everyone to conclude one by one, but at times they could let only one person to conclude. In that case, you have to be really, vigilant to, what is happening in the discussion. So because of that, keep on writing, keep on speaking up, because only if you write, you will speak up, and only if you speak, you can think and like that. Then I'll come to little concerns maybe. So number one, never disagree with someone. Don't say that I disagree with you and I want to, this is not correct, this is not correct. देखो क्या होता है ना, 10 से 15 मिनट मिलते हैं हार्डली. उसमें भी अगर तुम लोग कोई ऐसी चीज कर लोगे कि जिससे झगड़ा पैदा हो जाए दो तीन लोगों के बीच में, नॉट अ गुड थिंग. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई सॉ वेदांत was every once in a while he was going on with saying, I disagree with the gym concept, I disagree with the sabji wala concept. It is okay to disagree, but your main focus should be to put ahead your points. It should not be to negate someone else, because time बहुत कम रहता है. अगर let's say 6-7 लोग है डिस्कशन में, you have 15 minutes, so you can think you get maybe at max on an average 2 minutes to speak up. अब 2 मिनट में तुम अगर ऐसा मत कर लो कि झगड़ा हो जाएगा, वरना फिर उन दोनों का ही वन वन वर्सेस वन चलते रहता है. सो डोंट डू दैट. सो ओवरऑल आई वुड से, बी इट जीटी जीडी, नेवर से आई डिसएग्री विथ यू. यू जस्ट इग्नोर दैट पॉइंट एंड कैरी ऑन विथ योर पॉइंट. बिकॉज कभी कभी क्या होता है, हम लोगों के पास अच्छे अच्छे पॉइंट्स होते हैं, अगर हम कहेंगे कि हमें डिसएग्री करते हैं तो वो पॉइंट पीछे छूट जाएंगे. नाउ सी, पॉइंट ऑफ जीटी इज नॉट टू शोकेस, जीडी और जीटी इज नॉट टू शोकेस दैट हाउ यू आर एबल टू आगे वालों को तुम कट कैसे कर रहे हो. पॉइंट इज कि तुम्हारे पास क्या पॉइंट है, हाउ यू आर एबल टू पुट दोस फॉरवर्ड. एवरीवन क्लियर विद दिस? वेदांत, यू अंडरस्टूड?
Like, yeah, but I have one doubt in this.
हाँ हाँ.
Like, now you said like the gym point, it was like taking it outside. So what I was expecting is that we should be like focusing over the basic things, because that can take the GT into a different direction.
आई अंडरस्टैंड सी
And
व्हाट मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ, डोंट टेक इट पर्सनली, ठीक है?
no,
हो
no,
सकता है मैंने
it's
जिम का पॉइंट
yeah.
मैंने गलती से बोल दिया होगा, सो डोंट टेक इट
No,
पर्सनली.
well,
हाँ
whatever it is, like if
हाँ
it is
हाँ हाँ.
getting into the, I what I said is that I slightly disagree, because like one was saying that we can build row houses. At first I said over there, because
Yeah.
means I wanted to say that we can also have like buildings and the ground floor part, all those things. So
So
like
that's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is put forward
okay.
your point. One gets hardly 2 or 2.5 minutes to speak up. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why focus on putting forward your point instead of disagreeing with someone else. Even if you
Okay.
disagree, don't speak up that you disagree. So for example, if someone is saying that we should go with for example, let's say someone is saying we should go with row houses, but I want to put forward my point of we should build multiplex. So how can I start? Okay, Shaju. So your point of row houses is good, but I think multiplex will offer us overall better deals in terms of area optimization. Along with that, the overall energy consumption will be less. So you just change the direction. तो पटरिया बदल लो, अ, उसका
Get
पॉइंट
it
चला
from a
जाएगा अपने आप.
positive way.
हाँ, पुट इट इन अ पॉजिटिव वे. हाँ, अब मैंने उसको इनडायरेक्टली मैंने निगेट ही किया, बट स्टिल इट डिडंट अपीयर नेगेटिव, सो लाइक दैट. Then next point, every time you don't need to prove your point कि how my point is superior than the other's point. ये मैंने कहीं कहीं देखा, मैंने एग्जांपल नोट नहीं किया अनफॉर्चुनेटली, बट इन द सेंस वही है, झगड़ा मत करो. अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि आगे वाले का पॉइंट अच्छा है, उसको एक्सेप्ट करो, अपने स्पीच में उसे ऐड कर दो. बट इफ यू फील कि अपना पॉइंट अच्छा है, तो वही पॉजिटिव सेंस में पटरिया बदल लो, उसके पॉइंट पे अपने पॉइंट को ऐसे ऊपर रख दो, ठीक है? सो डोंट ट्राई टू प्रूव, क्योंकि क्या होता है ना, अगेन टाइम इज द लिमिट. हमारे पास टाइम नहीं होता कि तुम अपना पॉइंट प्रूव कर सको. यू कैन पुट पॉइंट मे बी 2.3 पॉइंट समथिंग लाइक दैट. हाँ, मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट, तुम अपना पॉइंट प्रूव मत करो बाय कमिंग बैक टू इट. मतलब पहले मैं बात किया, देन समवन एल्स डिड, एंड देन आई एम कमिंग बैक टू माय सेम ओरिजिनल पॉइंट जस्ट टू प्रूव इट. ट्राई नॉट टू डू दैट. अगेन सेम, टाइम कम होता है, वी नीड टू ऑप्टिमाइज अवर टाइम एज वेल. यस. हाँ, अब जैसे सोलार वगैरह का पॉइंट आ रहा था, उस पे डिस्कशन चला गया था. Although it's good point, but at this scale of this was not a luxury project or something like that. So that was, I mean, it was good thing कि वो point लाया गया, and then everyone agreed we should not let something like this in the project. So that was a good team effort actually कि everyone agreed कि नहीं, हमें उतना हमारे पास बजट नहीं होगा, and also that was a good thing. Then again, don't take things personally कि हाँ इसने मुझे निगेट कैसे किया. फिर मैं आई थिंक इट वाज बिपाशा और समथिंग हु वाज कमिंग बैक टू सेम थिंग, एंड शी वाज सेइंग कि नहीं ये ऐसा नहीं है, वैसा होगा, एंड समथिंग लाइक दैट. आयुषी एज वेल. सो डोंट टेक इट पर्सनली. जो बोल रहा है बोलने दो. यू जस्ट लेट इट स्लाइड अवे एंड यू गो हेड विथ योर पाथ. क्योंकि क्या होता है, हमें भी नहीं पता होता है कैसे लोग मिलते हैं, क्या लोग मिलते हैं. यूजुअली यू आर एट द अपर एज बिकॉज तुम्हें एटलीस्ट 2-2 3-3 जीटी तुम लोगों ने किए हैं. आई हैव सीन पीपल जो लोग कभी किए ही नहीं है, कभी बात ही नहीं करते. तो ऐसा भी होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, कुछ लोग कम बात करते, कुछ लोग ज्यादा बात करते. टुडे इट वाज ऑब्वियस, शाजू एंड कुणाल दे हार्डली स्पीक अप. कुणाल भी तो स्टार्टिंग में बात किया था, शाजू एक बार जो स्टार्टिंग में बात किया उसके बाद बात ही नहीं किया. शाजू बोलना चाहिए भाई. हाँ, तुम्हारे पास पॉइंट्स तो अच्छे थे, बाद में बोले थे आप. दैट वाज गुड थिंग एक्चुअली. सो सी, अगर तुम स्पीकअप नहीं करोगे तो कैसे पता चलेगा पैनल को कि तुम्हारे पास पॉइंट्स है, तुम बात कर सकते हो. तुम्हें रैंडमली भी वहां पे जाके बिठा दिया ना, विदाउट हैविंग एनी नॉलेज ऑफ द टॉपिक, फिर भी तुम लोग बोल सके, मतलब बोलना आना चाहिए. वन लास्ट थिंग, इन कंक्लूजन, try to say we concluded. Okay, I would like to say something like that. That is okay, but the conclusion should be a team conclusion. You should make it feel like that. Overall, I like the conclusion given by everyone. अच्छे से दिया था, बट एक बात याद रखना, कंक्लूजन में जो तुम्हारा मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव था तुम्हारे ओवरऑल टास्क का, या फिर जो भी क्वेश्चन था, वो आंसर होना चाहिए अप टू सम एक्सटेंट. नॉट एवरी एक्सटेंट, बट अप टू सम एक्सटेंट. फॉर एग्जांपल, यहाँ पर मेन टास्क जो था वो था कि पहले तुम्हें मल्टीप्लेक्स ये चाहिए, या फिर तुम्हें रो हाउसेस चाहिए. यू कैन जस्ट कमेंट वन लाइन अबाउट इट, देन लिटिल बिट अबाउट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, एंड देन अबाउट द एमिनिटीज. सो लाइक दैट. सो ओवरऑल मुझे लगा कि ये डिस्कशन बहुत अच्छा था. स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा देर वाज थोड़ा सब्जी मंडी टाइप से हो गया था, ये बोल रहा है ये बोल रहा है, बट विद टाइम आई थिंक एवरीवन वाज एबल टू अकमस्टेड इनटू द सीन कि एग्जैक्टली हमें कैसे आगे जाना है, क्या करना है. सो दैट वाज रियली नाइस थिंग टू हैव. एवरीवन, ऑलमोस्ट एवरीवन स्पोक अप रियली नाइसली. मतलब ऑन एन एवरेज सबने बात की है, फ्रॉम ईशान टू अरिजीत टू शाजू ने बाद में बात किया. देन द गर्ल्स एज वेल, बिपाशा, अदिति, एवरीवन स्पोक अप, सो दैट इज रियली नाइस. तो आई मीन दिस इसेंशियली मेक्स कि आप लोगों का जो जीटी वहां पर जाने के बाद होने वाला है, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी रियली गुड. सो आई मीन उस दिन भी मैं था, आखिरी में आया था. आई जस्ट हर्ड कंक्लूजन बट एवरीवन एंड इट वेल लिटल एब्स्ट्रैक्ट हियर एंड देयर, बट नाउ एवरीवन इज ऑन ट्रैक, आई फील. That's nice actually. That's really good improvement. Someone who is interacting with most of you for the first time, it felt really nice to be at this place. Yes. Now if anyone has any doubts, or yes, Saurabh, please.
Yes, sir. I first time I am trying to give GT in English. It's okay, or we shift in Hindi, I think.
देखो क्या होता है ना, वो अभी
Because
पूरे टीम पे डिपेंड करता है. तुम ही बात करो, तुम ही बताओ. अभी 6 लोग अगर इंग्लिश में बोल रहे हो, तुम एक सातवां हिंदी में बोल रहे हो. इट्स नॉट अ नेगेटिव पॉइंट एग्जैक्टली, बट थोड़ा वो तुम दिख जाओगे कि ऐसा है करके. बट यूजुअली आईओएस इन जीडी जीटी जो है वो बाइलैंग्युअल होते हैं, सो यू डोंट नीड टू वरी टू मच.
okay, I could try in Hindi, in English. So I think.
देखो क्या होता है ना, जीडी जीटी में बीच में टाइम मिलता है, तो तुम्हारे जो भी दो दो तीन तीन लाइन है ना, वो पेपर पे लिख लो झट से.
Okay.
ठीक है. हाँ, वो कि
Okay.
इंटरव्यू नहीं है कि तुम्हें ऑन स्पॉट आंसर देना है. जो भी तुम्हारे दो तीन लाइन है तुम पेपर पे तो लिख सकते हो.
Yes, sir.
हाँ,
I
देन
am
डू दैट.
trying today only.
हाँ, तो
Okay.
एटलीस्ट तुम्हारा पूरा का पूरा हिंदी में नहीं चाहिए, थोड़ा तो उसमें इंग्लिश टच होना चाहिए. दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग.
Okay. Okay.
हाँ,
Thank
अगर
you.
अगर तुम्हारे से हो ही नहीं रहा तो सी, स्पीकिंग इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट देन स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश. ओके.
Yeah.
हाँ,
Yeah.
तो इंग्लिश की वजह से तुम अगर बात नहीं कर पा रहे हो तो वैसा मत करो. बात करने के लिए तुम्हें हिंदी ही चाहिए तो गो विथ हिंदी एज वेल, नो प्रॉब्लम. बट इफ यू कैन ट्राई टू इंक्लूड इंग्लिश, दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग.
Okay. Sir. Okay.
डोंट स्टेप बैक बिकॉज तुम्हें इंग्लिश आती नहीं है, मैं ये कह रहा हूँ.
So I am first day I trying in English so that.
ओके, ठीक है. तो एज
Okay.
पर यू, हिंदी में ट्राई
Yes.
करने में मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. कुछ ना बोलने
Mm.
से अच्छा है कि तुम हिंदी में बोल लो. ठीक है.
Okay. Mm.
हाँ, दैट मेक सेंस.
Mm. Yes.
हाँ हाँ, बिकॉज सी 2-3 डेज में हम लोग वो तो लैंग्वेज तो ये नहीं कर सकते, सो दैट. यस, एनीवन एल्स?
Mm.
I had one question, like
यस
how
प्लीज.
many minutes are given before for reading the case, and how many minutes is the GT?
So, see, it differs panel to panel, case to case. Usually it depends on number of people. Usually 3 से 5 मिनट देते हैं तुम्हें पढ़ने के लिए, सोचने के लिए, लिखने के लिए, जो भी है. एंड आफ्टर दैट व्हाट आई हैव ऑब्जर्व्ड इज पर कैंडिडेट अराउंड 2 से 2.5 मिनट का टाइम रहता है. सो कभी कभी तुम्हारे टीम में 5 लोग होते हैं, कभी 7 लोग होते हैं, समथिंग लाइक दैट. तो यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट एन एवरेज जीटी टू बी अराउंड 10 to 15 minutes, बट नॉट मोर देन दैट. तो इसलिए स्पीकअप करना इंपॉर्टेंट होता है बिकॉज यू नीड टू कैप्चर द अटेंशन विद इन दैट स्पैन.
But if like others are not letting you speak, then what to do? Like
No, that's what we have to come together in. You're right, ये प्रॉब्लम बहुतों का होता है. आई डोंट थिंक यू विल हैव दैट प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल. यू आर रियली गुड एट तो वो क्या होता है ना, फिर तुम्हें बीच में घुसना पड़ता है. फॉर एग्जांपल लोग बात कर रहे हैं तो तुम फिर थोड़ा अच्छे से बोलो कि ओके यस आई एग्री विथ अमिया, बट आई वुड लाइक टू आल्सो ऐड दैट वी शुड ऐड फायर ब्रिगेड सिस्टम इन द समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो वो तुम ऐसे लोग ऐसे मक्खन की तरह घुस जाओ बस अंदर. ठीक है, समहाउ. बिकॉज क्या होता है ना, तुम बात नहीं करोगे तो फिर तो कुछ होना नहीं है. तो
and if
समहाउ यू
बहुत
हैव टू
ज्यादा
स्पीक अप.
बात किया तो फिर तो भी नहीं होगा, ऐसे कुछ है?
तो मतलब हाँ, तो देख क्या होता है ना, यू शुड लेट अदर स्पीक अप एज वेल.
हम्म।
ठीक है, इट्स अ ग्रुप डिस्कशन. हाँ, यू कैन हैव द मोस्ट ऑफ द स्पीकिंग टाइम, बट लेट अदर स्पीक अप एज वेल, बिकॉज वो भी होना चाहिए. वरना 10 मिनट में से 8 मिनट तुम बात कर रहे हो तो क्या मतलब रहेगा. लाइक दैट. सी देर इज नो फिक्स आंसर टू दिस. यू चेंज अकॉर्डिंग टू द टीम यू आर इन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरे आईएसएल के टीम में हम 5 ही लोग थे. ठीक है, 5 लोगों में बहुत हेल्दी डिस्कशन हुआ था, बिकॉज 5 लोगों में देर वोंट बी एनी टाइप ऑफ कट. और एक बार जब मैं एसएसबी में गया था, वहां पे 20 लोग थे. अब 20 लोग में क्या ही डिस्कशन हुआ होगा, सोच लो तो. मेरी मतलब एक कॉर्नर से दूसरे कॉर्नर में आवाज नहीं जा रही थी, तो ठीक है। समटाइम यू प्ले बाय द लक, तो ऐसा होता है, बट यूजुअली ऐसा होगा नहीं। 7 पीपल आर मैक्स आई हैव सीन। यहाँ पर जैसे हमारे पास थोड़ा टाइम का कंस्ट्रेंट होता है एंड लाइक दैट। और क्या होता है, इन पर्सन थिंग्स आर मोर इजी, मोर स्मूथर देन ऑनलाइन। ऑनलाइन फिर वो सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है, और फिर वी ऑलवेज थिंक कि शुड आई कट हिम और नॉट, सो लाइक दैट। सो डोंट वरी, थिंग्स विल बी स्मूथर देन दे आर हियर राइट नाउ।
Yeah.
चलो, और किसी को कुछ क्वेरीज कंसर्न?
Sir, if you will have to shortlist 70% of the people, then will I be a shortlist?
Yes, you had good points overall. Yes, you had good point.
Okay, sir.
I'll shortlist you. Yes. See, we are not doing it that in or out type of things here. बट इस बात ये होती है कि सबकी गलती से सबको सीखने को मिलता है, दैट्स व्हाई वी आर हियर। बट यस, यू आर गुड एक्चुअली। इट डिपेंड्स एक्चुअली, कभी कभी वो इलिमिनेटिंग रखते हैं, कभी नहीं रखते। जैसे आईसीएल में इट्स नॉट इलिमिनेटिंग लाइक दैट। यूजुअली जीडीजीटीआर, यूजुअली आई एम सेइंग इट्स नॉट इलिमिनेटिंग।
So what thing should I improve?
आई थॉट यू वर नॉट राइटिंग द पॉइंट्स, आई थॉट सो, ठीक है।
Sir,
दैट्स व्हाट आई
you mean
थॉट
for
बिकॉज
conclusion?
हाँ, कंक्लूजन, योर कंक्लूजन वाज गुड एक्चुअली, बट इवन इन जनरल यू आर नॉट राइटिंग अप द थिंग्स।
Okay, sir.
बिकॉज ऑफ दैट तुम्हारे पॉइंट्स जो थे कभी कभी थोड़े एब्स्ट्रैक्ट चले जा रहे थे हियर एंड देयर, सो लाइक ओके। सो
Sir,
यस, हाँ रिजित,
just one last doubt.
हाँ
Sir,
बोलो।
any pointers on my part, like if any points which I should focus on, anything to improve?
You were good actually, just you were coming back to your own topic multiple times. ओके, मतलब ये चीज क्लियर थी कि यू हैव गुड पॉइंट्स, बट यू आर कमिंग बैक टू देम द सेम रिपीटेड पॉइंट अगेन एंड अगेन एंड अगेन। जैसे तुम्हारी एक क्वालिटी अच्छी थी, यू आर एबल टू गेट इनटू द डिस्कशन वेरी स्मूथली, ठीक है। एनीवन एल्स इज स्पीकिंग अप एंड यू आर डायरेक्टली इनसाइड इट, सो दैट्स रियली नाइस क्वालिटी टू हैव।
Thank you, sir.
चलो, चलो फिर दैट बीइंग सेड, कब है जैसे आपका इंटरव्यू? ईशान आपका कब है? वेदांत आपका कब है?
Sir, मेरा डेट नहीं आया अभी तक.
डेट नहीं? अच्छा, हाँ,
27th को है।
केमिकल को नहीं आया ना, मैकेनिकल का आया है डेट।
Yes.
यस, हमारा 28 को है।
हाँ, 27-28 को मेजोरिटी है शायद, इफ आई एम राइट। कहाँ पर है सबके इंटरव्यू? दिल्ली में है, मुंबई में भी है?
भोपाल।
मेरा मुंबई है।
अच्छा, अलग अलग सेंटर्स है क्या इसमें?
हाँ, मेरा 29 को हैदराबाद में।
अच्छा, हैदराबाद में, चलो सही है, हाँ, उतना थोड़ा डाइवर्सिटी भी मिल जाती है। लेट्स सी
मैकेनिकल
कैसे।
के 4 को भी है लखनऊ में।
हाँ, मैकेनिकल के बाद में भी है, यस।
हम्म।
चलो सही है, आओ घूम के आओ, थोड़ा खाना वाना खा लेना वहाँ पे, ठीक है। एंड ओवरऑल आई वुड सजेस्ट कि ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस मत लो, स्पेशली टूअर द थिंग्स दैट हार्डली मैटर। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, तुम बात कैसे कर रहे हो, बैठ कैसे रहे हो, दरवाजा कैसे खोल रहे हो, फाइल कैसे लेके जा रहे हो, ठीक है। ये सब यूजलेस चीज़ें होती है, ये उनको मैटर करती है जिनके पास कुछ नॉलेज नहीं है, कुछ डिलीवरी करने के लिए नहीं है। यू ऑल आर इक्वली क्वालिफाइड पीपल, सम आर मोर देन अदर, दैट इज डिफरेंट स्टोरी। बट पॉइंट बीइंग, डोंट स्ट्रेस अप योर माइंड, डोंट माइंड फक योर सेल्फ कि मैं कैसे बैठ रहा हूँ, मैं क्या पहन रहा हूँ एंड ऑल। बी डिसेंट, दैट्स एंड मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट, बी कॉन्फिडेंट। इफ यू आर नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट, वो नर्वसनेस दिख जाता है। इवन इफ यू डोंट नो एनीथिंग, यू शुड बी ऑलवेज कॉन्फिडेंट इन एन इंटरव्यू, ठीक है। एज दे से, फेक इट अंटिल यू मेक इट, लाइक दैट। चलो फिर, आई टेक अ लीव। यस यस सर, प्लीज।